This is the video for Unit 6, Day 1, where we are using diagrams to add or subtract fractions. So here's how we can show how we're making a common denominator with a diagram. First, this video is dedicated to Esperanza in 6A. Hey Esperanza. All right, let's look at our first one. We have 1/4 plus 1/3. So first I'll draw out two rectangles. One for 1/4, and I'll divide this into fourths, going this way, drawing vertical lines. Okay, now that's in fourths. And I'll shade in 1/4 of it, just like that. Right, so this is 1/4. Then, plus 1/3. I'll draw another rectangle here. And I'll divide this into thirds, but instead of drawing my lines vertically, for my second one, I want to draw the lines horizontally, going this way, to do thirds. And it's 1/3, so I'll shade in one section, just like that. And this is 1/3. Now, if you remember, anytime we want to add fractions, we have to make sure that they have a common denominator. Another way of thinking about that is we want to make sure that both of these fractions are divided into the same number of total pieces. Right now, this one's in fourths, so it's in 4 total pieces. The one on the right is in thirds, so it's in 3 total pieces. So here's what I can do to make sure that both of these blocks are in the same number of total pieces. My block on the right was split into thirds when I drew a line going this way, right? 2 lines going this way. So I'll do those same 2 lines on my block on the left to also split it into thirds that way. Here and here. And then, since my block on the left, I split it into fourths with drawing the lines vertically like that, right? It was 1, 2, 3, that split it into fourths. I'm going to do those same vertical lines on this right side also, to also split this block into fourths. Okay. Now, by doing this, I should have the same number of total pieces in both blocks. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3 rows, that's out of 12. So now this one's out of 12. And this one on the right, same thing. There are 12 total pieces. Now this works, and now I can add these two together. So I can count, I have 1 shaded part, 2 shaded parts, 3 shaded parts on this side, so it's 3 out of 12. We just converted 1/4 into 3/12. And on the right, 1, 2, 3, 4 shaded pieces out of a total of 12, so it's 4 out of 12. So we just converted 1/3 to 4/12. Now, if we put that all together, we have a block of 12, split like this, and we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 12. Just like that. Now, I want you to try part B here on your own. Go ahead and pause the video, and then once you're done, continue the video and check your answer. So go ahead and pause the video now. Now you've completed part B, and you're checking your work. 1/4 plus 4/5. Let's draw our 2 boxes. 1/4. Let's draw our lines in this way. Going vertically, shade in 1/4. 4/5. Let's draw our lines going horizontally. So splitting this into fifths. Okay, now this is in 5 pieces, and it's 4/5, so we'll shade in 4 out of these 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. The one on the left is in fourths. We also now have to split it into fifths, just like this one on the right, so we can have the same number of total pieces. So these 4 lines that we used to split it into fifths, we'll draw those same lines here. And now on the right, this was in fifths. We'll have to split it into fourths the same way that this block on the left is split into fourths. So we'll draw these vertical lines right here, splitting it into fourths. And now we can count just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces and 5 rows, so 4 times 5 is 20. If we count it all up, this is now out of 20. Over here, yep, that's also out of 20. And we can count the number of shaded pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. Now we can add these up. 5 plus 16 is 21 over 20. And now, since we have 21 out of 20, if we started to draw one block, we would fill in all 20 and still have some left over. So we would have all 20 of one block plus 1 left over. So that would be the same as 1 over 1 and 1/20. Just like that. Okay, there are your 2 examples. And now I want you to try and finish the rest of page 3 on your own. I did make one small mistake. For part D, I accidentally put 3 fractions instead of 2. So go ahead and I want you to cross out this last 1/2. So don't worry about that last 1/2. Just add these 2. Okay, go for it.